Hi, I guess this is live. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really exciting. Um, I'm Hannah Griffin, as you can obviously tell by the channel um, the channel name. So I'm not going to show my face. I never will. A little secret, surprise, bit of mystery. But I do have my favorite Evie T-shirt on today, and I'm just going to talk for a little bit about my life, what's happening at the moment, what's happening with writing. And I thought, why not do that while we colour in? So let's try and find a animal that we want to colour in with. I've got this cool colouring in book and some amazing double-sided pens. Wow, it feels so weird to be going live. It feels really awkward, to be honest. Anyway, I've just started a couple of these, finished a couple of these too. But let's just, you know what? Today, feeling perfectly imperfect. Let's do the octopus that I've already started. I find that I like to do the lines and things sometimes instead of colouring in completely. So that's why there's a lot of scribble on here already. But it looks like I was going with purple and blue. Let's continue with blue, okay? Okay, so at the moment with my writing life, I am going through the 90-day novel book, and that's by Alan Watts. So this is the 90-day novel. It's also the 90-day rewrite. So it's two books in one, which is really awesome. This was recommended to me by a lady who is in the writing industry. She's a teacher as well as a manuscript assessor. So that was cool. So I've been doing that for a couple of days. I think I'm like 9 days in to, oh, this side of the pen doesn't work. That's bummer. I'm like 9 days into the 90-day novel, and so far it's going good. I'm interested in what's going to happen and how it's all going to unfold, really. The process seems a bit strange to me at the moment. It's all just currently imagining things, and the world and the characters, which shouldn't be strange, but I'm used to diving straight into the plot and coming up with plot points and things. But I do notice that, like I said in the AuthorTube intro newbie video, that wispy head in the head in the clouds Hannah, she diverges from the plot a lot. And I think this process is giving me an opportunity to actually diverge from the plot and not think so much about the steps that are happening in the book, but the characters and their relationships to each other. So that's pretty cool. I'm not happy with this blue pen because I can't use the fine tip, so I'm going to use the purple. Let's get this on. Yeah, so that's been kind of what's happening with book 2 of the Corinna Chronicles. Book 1 is still with the beta readers. I've had 2 beta readers finish the book, which has been exciting, though. Yeah, I've got, I think, 6 beta readers still going through it at the moment. Feedback's been good so far. A lot of these beta readers are my friends, are people that have just said that I know and know me, that have said they'd read the book for me. So I'm getting I definitely understand why people say don't get your friends and family to read the books, because the feedback I'm getting is great. It's making me feel good, but it's not making me feel as I want more criticism, to be honest. I think the book definitely has potential to be even more edited than it is. I already have a plan for the next round of edits that I'm going to do when I get it back from my beta readers. But I kind of wish that some of the feedback I'm getting from my friends was harsher. And And that's a bit of a contradictory thing, I'm thinking, because in the questionnaires that I've sent them, saying, what do you think about this chapter, this character, all that kind of stuff, I've said at the top of everything, be kind, but there's a difference between being kind and being a dick. So, like giving feedback where you're being constructive and giving criticism and actually giving helpful feedback. You can be kind and still criticize something instead of being, yeah, just a bully and doing or giving feedback that's done in a harsh and really cruel way. You don't need to do that. So, yeah, actually, that brings up a point that I was talking about with a friend the other day. She said to me, she said, I don't understand why people on the internet take time to write negative comments. To be honest, I don't understand that either, because what's the point? If you're writing a negative comment on someone, like you're scrolling through Instagram, say, and you look at someone and you think, oh, they're ugly, what goes through your head and makes you think, okay, I need to take a minute of my life to write a comment and tell that person they're ugly? I don't understand that. To me, it's just a waste of time. Why waste your time with that? I mean, personally, if I look at something and I do judge, I try not to judge people. It happens. It's just human nature. We judge without thinking sometimes. But if I'm doing that, it's a waste of my time to tell that person what I think of them. And to be honest, they're not going to care. And if they do care, then that's a level of security within themselves that they need to work on, which I'm working on myself as well. So I think that there's ways to be critical, but kind. And that's the secret, I think, to honesty and integrity in the world. Yeah, okay. This is so strange, this live stream stuff. And at the moment, nobody's here. Nobody knows that I'm on here. You guys might never ever find me. I'm hoping you do. But this is very, very strange. I kind of like it though. It's fun. It's like I'm talking to myself right now because I can only see me. You can only see me. Yeah, so that's something that came up the other day that I'm thinking about. So back to books and beta readers. Once I've gotten these beta readers to finish book 1 of the Corinna Chronicles, I'll be doing another round of edits, probably another 2 rounds of edits, to be honest. And then let's do pink. Let's have some pink in here. Let's do a thick pink. And then after I've done those 2 rounds of edits, I'll probably see if I can get beta readers that don't know me. I think that's going to be so helpful, and get honest. Not that these beta readers that I've got aren't honest. They are. I do believe they are. I just want unbiased opinions of the book. So I'll probably go online and try and find some beta readers. If you guys are ever interested in beta reading an action adventure portal fantasy series, send me an email, let me know. Yeah, so I definitely need unbiased opinions for this next round of edits. As for publishing and stuff, I don't actually know if I'm going to go traditional or indie. I actually always thought I would go indie, and I listened to a lot of podcasts in the past, like the Self-Publishing Formula, the Writer's Well, JF Penn's The Creative Pen podcast was like the first one that I ever listened to. I actually met her in person in Brisbane one year, and for a workshop, and that was like I was on cloud 9. I was like giddy fangirling everywhere. It was really cool. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to go traditional or Indians. That's something that's on my mind a lot at the moment, but I'm not actively thinking about it. It's just something that comes up that I wonder which one I'm going to do. So I think both have pros and cons. If I could get a if I could get a trad deal, that would be amazing, because as an indie, you got to fork out the money for everything yourself at the start, and the editing and cover design. I mean, I've already spent a couple of grand on editing. Um, so it adds up. It really does. And I think if I could get a trad deal, that would go a long way towards saving money for my dreams and what I want to do with my money in the future. But who knows? Who knows if that's going to happen or not? Who knows when that would happen or not as well? Because I've heard, and this is just from me watching YouTube videos of the different kinds of publishing, that trad takes a long time. And I don't know if I have the patience to first wait around for someone to be interested in the book, and then for somebody to go through the process of publishing it, which could take years. I would rather one and done with the books, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, 90-day novel. I'm just imagining the world at the moment. It's an interesting process. I'm enjoying it. I think it's great so far. I think I should be spending more time on it, but honestly, I do the exercise for like 5 minutes and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. My subconscious will work on it in the background, and I don't think that's how it works. I think I need to sit there and get it done. So actually, this morning, when I woke up, I sat here at the desk. I was doing all my computer work, and the 90-day novel, I'm up to day 9. So I did that today. But instead of actually continuing on with the like the imagining process and the actual homework that they give you each day in the book, I was like, okay, well, I wrote like day 9 on the computer in my Scrivener file for my book, but every other day I've done free handwriting in my journal here. So I'm going to go through and take every single page that I've done this 90-day novel work on, and I'm going to type it up and then cross it out once it's done. So that took like an hour and a half, and then my alarm for this one off to do the live stream. Like, I had totally forgotten about it. So forced myself to have a break, come on here, do a bit of drawing, listening to my lo-fi music, talking to you guys. So I don't think I'm doing as much as I should be or need to be, but also I do have an idea of where I want the story to go. And I had thought about that for a couple of months. When I procrastinate to the max. So I had thought about that for a couple of months before starting this 90-day novel or discovering this through that contact. So, yeah, I think that I need to be doing more. Kind of hard to force myself to sit down and do it though. And I don't know why, because I like writing and I want to be a writer. I think I find editing actually more fun than writing, to be honest. I hate the first draft process. That's probably why I'm procrastinating so much and putting it off, because I know that that's coming next. But I love outlining and I love editing, just taking bits and pieces and shuffling them around. It's really fun. To me, anyway. So, actually, I'd be interested to know what part of the process, if there are any writers who are watching this, what your favorite part of the process is. I'd like to actually address on that note. I'd like to address the this channel, and the only reason I'm doing this channel and my blogs on my website, which do have a little bit more information than the YouTube videos that I give. So they are related. So I'll do a blog post on the say this octopus, and then I'll also do a YouTube video a couple of weeks later on this octopus. The blog post will always come out first, and there'll always be like a little snippet more in there. So you'll learn more about me on my website than here. But that's not entirely true, because I'm talking a lot more than I thought I would now. I thought maybe I'd just jump on here for 5 minutes, and look, here we are, 14 minutes in. So actually, I want to do it again. So I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the channel. So this channel is mainly for the readers. I want to connect with readers and let them know that I have stories to tell and stories to share and stories to sell them. I don't think I definitely could if I wanted to. I definitely could do the whole AuthorTube writing advice channel, and I've thought about that in the past. It's just a matter of, in my opinion, it's just a matter of researching, believing in yourself, and sitting down to do it. However, I don't want to be a teacher. I want to be a writer. So hang on a second while I just blow my nose really quickly. Oh, it runs in the morning. Okay. I don't want to be a teacher. I want to be a writer. So I'm not going to be on here giving advice or anything. If in the future I become massively successful and people want to know my process, then sure, I'll find a platform or create a new channel to share that information on. But there's so much out there at the moment that you guys don't need my opinion. And to be honest, I still don't know what I'm doing, which is so much fun. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I love not knowing what I'm doing because every time I think, oh yeah, this edit is the final edit of book one. Like, I'm so happy with this. I'm reading through it. I'm enjoying it. I'm wondering what's coming next, even though I already know the entire story. It goes to people when they're like, well, no, you could do this, or you could do this, or I think this, or this part's a bit lacking, or this part's too intense, and blah, 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 blah. So I'm so enjoying the process of this, which is crazy to think because I know I have done probably at least, at the very bare minimum, 500 hours working on book one alone. And this is a trilogy. So, and that includes editing, writing, concepts and stuff, not just for book one, but for the series as a whole as well. So I'm enjoying the process of being an author, and I don't want to do advice on YouTube. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to tell you I've got books for sale and to talk about and geek out about stories and things that I love to talk about. So stories, lessons I find within stories, Barbie movies. I'm obsessed with Barbie movies. Although yesterday I did tell my brother that I think I'm getting too old for them because some of the lines are really, really ridiculously cheesy. And I mean, I was born in 97. I'm 25 now. So I know that the Barbie movies aren't made for 25-year-olds, but hey, we can all have a guilty pleasure. And in fact, I have a post coming out about that in the next couple of months. So keep an eye out for that one. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. And I don't want to ramble on too long because I personally don't like watching long YouTube videos. If they are long and I am interested in it, I will watch at double speed. So I'll be talking really, really fast right now, blah, 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 like that. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I actually feel pretty natural doing this right now, talking and just colouring in. I won't always be colouring in. Sometimes I might be writing. I don't think so though, because I find that if I'm stopping to talk so much, and I haven't got much of this octopus done, but I like to just have something to scribble on while thinking of other things, talking about something else. So maybe I'll be walking on the beach. Maybe we'll be cleaning my room. I actually went to do this live stream last week, and I turned it on and didn't realize that YouTube has a 24-hour processing time from when you want to do your first live stream, which meant that I turned it on. I was ready to go. It was 5 to 11. And then I couldn't do the live stream because for some reason YouTube had to make sure or turn on the live stream settings. So we'll finish at the 20-minute mark. I've really enjoyed this. Here's the octopus and what's been going on. We've got some purple, pinks, and blues in there, which is What I'm liking, I'm not sure about this big blue eye thing I've done here, but hey, it is what it is. So if you ever watch this video, if you ever watch this live stream, sneaky, I'm not going to give you my whole face. If you ever watch this live stream, I just want to say thanks for being here. Put a comment in the comment box that you've been here and you've watched this. And yeah, I'll see you on when do the videos come out? Friday. I'll see you on Friday when I have a new video going live, and that one is all about how to bring people down to your level the right way. How to compare yourself to others, but do it in a way that's actually healthy. Because I don't think we can ever actually escape comparing ourselves to other people. It's human nature, it just happens. But I think there's ways that we can do it so that it's constructive and actually helping us instead of, making us feel bad about ourselves. So come and feel good with me on Friday. I will see you then.